source, right? Well. Well. I know like organs are a lot worked on the black market, but so. I hear some. Oh. Hello. Hello, Jack. The defector. Ah, no. Hey. Well, that was anticlimactic. I visit. It's that time of the week again, isn't it? What do you mean it's not that time of the week again? Not the time for horror? Oh, well, if it was the time for horror, why did you click on this video then? Because this is a 3 scary game video, and I did prepare some horror games for you, so, but, like, yeah, if it's not for you, then, you know, then, should I say it? Should I? Yes? Ah, fine. Okay, well, you can decide if you want to watch or not, but, today I have 3 random horror games for you. In petto again. What do you mean with that? Well, this is 3 scary games. I normally take 3 random horror games, mostly of itch.io, sometimes from Game Jolt and other pages. So if you want to see some particular horror games on my channel, make sure to first check out. If I didn't play it already, I have a 3 scary games playlist full of these random horror games and also some other horror content. So make sure to check that out before you make a suggestion. If you made a suggestion, there's a highlight clues, I will check it out and verify it. So if you want to see me play any games, make sure to drop a comment down below. And while you're down there, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because your first game of the night actually requires a bit of waiting. You know, I don't have a lot of time anymore, especially while raising kids. And especially also when working now. And I know I have 2 girlfriends and a husband, and you were like, Elise, why don't you let them do some of the work? I do, but I have to clean here on my own. I have like do stuff, and one of those stuffs is laundry, because we all have to do laundry. But you'd be like, Elise, how can you make laundry or scary? So I don't know. Just watch my laundry night tonight. You'll see. Game number 1 actually takes a niche, I say nice stance on a normal horror concept. Like, yeah, the laundry is not horror, but like of your normal horror concept where like enemy attacks you out of revenge, you know? I think Laundry Night does a niche concept around that idea, but changes it. So if you want to see what I meant, make sure to watch game number 1, which is Laundry Night. Game number 2, yeah. You know what I have with these? I know random horror games is meant to be like, you either find a jewel, you find something that you be like want to play and continue playing. You find something that you be like, okay, it was good, but it can have some improvements. And you can also find games that you be like, huh? Eyeless Check, our game number 2, is a good game, but it is more a game that like, I don't know how to sell it. You know, because this intro is meant to like, of course, take you to like, what games do I play in this episode? Can I convince you to watch this game number part, you know, if you want? But Eyeless Jack is supposed to be a horror game. And it's a horror game about like, well, a creepypasta I saw at the end. But the story in it is like, goes from like paranormal stuff to like sleepwalking to like missing a kidney randomly. Like, I think if this game had a bit more storytelling to connect like the little dots, show more action, you know. Like example, if you go sleepwalking, why do you get a scar on your face? Why do you miss a kidney? If you do that, I think the user's a little less confused. It can also just be me. But yeah. So if you watch game number 2, do know that like it has some confusion parts. But yeah. So game number 2 is eyeless Jack. You get the judge. I did my judging. I tried to sell it to you, but if it didn't work, then well, sorry. I've not really. I don't know how to sell it. It's not like with game number 1 that is that like the concept of like the enemy attacking you and for a different reason than revenge is like something I can tell you of, but maybe game number 3 does it better because game number 3 is called mimic search. And no, I already hear you thinking, Elise, Fnaf, when you did that on your channel. Yeah, I did that on my channel. That's right. But no, it's not a mimic from that game. Mimics have run rampant and are attacking people, and they're trying to mimic people, which I now think is ironic with like That's Not My Neighbor that's releasing earlier on the day, which you should check out after this video. But mimics left and right to mimicizing people and are attacking people left and right. We're an officer, and we're tasked to find out where if a mimic is in the area or not, and trying to neutralize it. Because a mimic attacked a woman. She's according 37 years old, and we have to find out if people know around the city of this mimic. This game is a good game, but I think how you can make it perfect. I don't know if it has multiple endings. I leave that to you to figure out. Because if you want to play any of these games, links are at the top of the video description. But you know what I think make this game perfect? More mimic encounter. You'll see throughout the game, but you know, it builds like the game builds up like you get to an encounter, you see what the mimic can do, you try to ask around town for information, and then you find the mimic. You know, why not like let the mimic peek from the woods, you know, so that you see the mimic already? Why not let the mimic, for example, run over your car? Like jump over your car while you're driving across the road? Why not let the mimic attack your car and actually have to like fire a shot to get it away? You know? I think that makes the game more scary. And I also think that shows the predator side of a mimic more. So, but I'll leave that to you to judge. So if you want to see game number 3, Mimic Search, I highly recommend it. And with that, I'm going to say, I hope you have an amazing time watching. I'm Elise, and I'll see you all in game number 1. You know, we all do laundry. We all do the laundry. So, but is it just me? Or are these things, you know, these up here, not these 2 down there? No, they don't make a lot of noise. These things, you know, your laundry machine, they always make so much noise. Don't you think? Or is that just me? You see that silly girl. It's really like, oh. I mean, I think some of them don't make a lot of noise, but mine does. I don't think I've heard one that's like quiet when it's doing laundry. And so that brings us to a new 3 scary horror games in the middle of the afternoon, because when I record this on the night, I join a friend's collab for her stream. So normally I record these at around midnight, but I can't because I have a stream and I have to go up early tomorrow because I have volunteer work and I go to my mother after that. Yeah, life is life. And it's now Ascension Day, or basically I took the day off because I expected of this. And it was like, yesterday I was supposed to go to a Pokemon convention, and well, that didn't go through. So I thought, you know, I'll take an extra day off, and you know, I love doing my laundry at night. First, I need to grab a basket of dirty laundry and put it in the washer. No shit, Sherlock. Why is it so frame laggy? Oh, I'm Speedy Gonzales. Is there like someone gonna be here? The game is a bit... Oh, I have to open this, I already know. But yeah, like, this brings us to, well, 3 horror games. I saw this game and I was like, you know... A lot of us do like... A lot of us like have to do the laundry. Detergent, is that this thing? What are my quarters? You know, I don't have a lot of like cash on hand because of personal reasons, but I'm pretty sure if I had cash on hand, this is not how cash is supposed to look like, but... And now I do the other ones. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but I saw this game and I was like, you know, some of these things, like, we don't have it in the Netherlands. Like, we don't have it in the Netherlands, but like, I know in America you have these more often, like, laundry. Like these laundry places where people do their laundry because of like an apartment complex. And yeah, I'm like, if I have to do laundry, I just do it here in my home. I don't have to do it like this. So, like, it looked me interested, like, how can you know, how can you make it more scary? But yeah, like, I'm happy that like it's Ascension Day, yeah. Because yeah, now I'm free basically, and like I woke up this morning and was like, oh. Next, move the wet clothes to the dryer and add some quarters. Okay. I'm feeling something's gonna happen. I don't know, like... I saw the car like back there. I'm scared. I was like looking, like I looked at my like recording screen and I saw my dragon like Sapphire. Oh look, there goes the car again. Like I saw Sapphire like moving, I was like, yeah. Why did the music stop? So, you know, I have to say, if you guys have laundry houses like this, it goes way quicker than my laundry, so, I have to wait a few hours. Imagine if you do laundry, you have to sit here for, like, a couple of hours. Like, imagine that, you have to, like if I do laundry... Oh. But, if you have to wait here for a few... Imagine waiting here for a few hours and then be like... Oh. No. I'll talk about that for waiting for like a few hours. What I'm gonna do now is locked. Yeah, let's look at the missing person poster. This one? Right. I mean this one. 5. Oh no! Oh guys, watch out! This the note. 5:21. Does anyone know the strange woman that's staring at me through the window? Is she homeless or something? I saw her too on June 16 and tried to talk to her, but she disappeared right in front of me. Holy shit! Who's this weird lady? I think she's a ghost. I wasn't reading. Don't be dramatic, ghosts aren't real, you idiot. Do not be alone after midnight. She will come for you. The defect door. Ah, no. Hey. Well, that was anticlimactic. I've been sitting here waiting for someone to rush through that. Hello. Oh, my ears. Do I have to talk to her? I alt-tapped out of the game. I'll leave. To drive home. Wonder if there is an old phone in the back. Yeah, let's go into the back of the building. The surely should be open by now. Oh, the could open by its own. Oh no. Predictable. That the ghost dropped. E. No. I've been like here waiting, for something to happen and rushing through the door and be like, I've been watched. It's a climatic anti-ghost jump scare. I should use the key for something. Oh no! Not the note again, guys! Not the note! Go on, employee, please note that until further notice the dumpster is opened by the manager only. Oh, the dumpster. Dumpster area. Oh. Ow! Testing. This is actually like, okay, I bet like a lot of people will get scared. Like I bet some people will get scared, some wouldn't. But I was like expecting something to come into the window being watched or something like that, a murder against the window. So seeing like this was okay for me. If you like make me like I know, like I said, I play a lot of horror games. I know that if you make me close the same dryer 3 times, that something's gonna happen with the dryer. Yeah. So, and I was expecting something different, so my mind was not focused on the dryer. So that's my thing. Like, I bet there are people out there who get scared, me not. But you know what I like about this? Normally, when people do this, they're like, do the out of vengeance, people wanting to kill, the ghost want to kill and such stuff. To simply see that the ghost scares people into like, you know, trying to find their body that's dumped here. I think there's a nice little touch to it, and I like it. If you want to play Laundry, what was the game called again? Laundry Night. Yeah, Laundry Night for yourself. Links at the top of the video description, and I see you all at game number 2. Yeah, well, I was thinking, I showed it last time. Should I like inflate my belly a bit again? I'm gonna do it. Watch. Boink. What are you doing on my head? Go off my head, you stupid little. Oh, yeah, I was thought. No, why not inflate my belly again? Because no. But that brings us to game number 2. And game number 2 needs an introduction because you think like Elise, inflating belly, okay, enough. But what is the game about? Your house was foreclosed, so you moved in with your brother, who you hadn't seen for 10 years. Everything seems fine at first, but soon enough you'll find yourself in a traumatic experience. Welcome to eyeless Jack. And I don't know why Jack is eyeless, but apparently pregnant looking girl is going to into a traumatic experience.
I'm here to tell you about an experience I had a few months ago. I have no idea if it was paranormal or whatever stupid words people use to describe supernatural phenomena. But after this experience, I started to believe in it.
And you know there was a full-fledged intro. Like voice acted intro.
Well, those are my last things. I'm glad you didn't leave me in this, Edwin.
Your family, mate. Of course I'd be here for you, man. Let's just move those boxes inside already. It's getting cold.
Niet mijn head over. Like, I have to give props for the developer, like, you know, voice acting. But you know what makes me think of, like, when you like your stream where you do like try to do voice stuff. Like you'd be like, I'm now a voice. I tried to be a girl when I dog who's athletic, and then you'd be like, I tried to be a man, and you need to do your slaughtering man, which is like alternated, but reminds me of that when I did Professor Layden. I never finished that series now that I think of it, which is a shame. What are you doing here?
Here.
Thanks. You started smoking, huh?
You want one?
No thanks, I don't smoke.
Why don't you get some rest? You had quite a long ride to get here.
That's not a bad idea. I'm pretty tired.
Alright, good night then.
Night.
Now, for that voices thing, if you want to give an example, watch my Ace Attorney streams. You see a perfect example of what I mean. Like me, like, oh, I'm trying to do a high voice so that I sound girly, and people be like, oh, and then you know, be like the most athletic, energetic people be like, ah, and then be like, oh, I need to do a deep dark. I'm gonna talk like this because of this. But you have to give it to the developer. Props for like voice acting his own thing, because not a lot of games do that. So that's already 1 a.m. in the morning. Fuck, I missed my collab with Reshi. Like, audio isn't max.
Good morning.
Hey man, did you sleep well?
Yeah, not bad at all. I only heard some strange rustling outside, but I guess it was just a raccoon or something.
Yeah, I agree. That's most likely it. Would you mind raking the leaves outside the house? I will make breakfast in the meantime.
Sure thing.
The rake is somewhere around the entrance.
If I don't do it, huh? Let me wrinkle the leaves. Boink. Oh, wait, can I go onto the roof? If you're supposed to be looking pregnant, you're supposed to be climbing stairs, but hey, if I get the chance to go to the roof, I will go to the roof. But believe me, if I did this, that will take like the whole morning and afternoon. I'm not good at cleaning. Done. Am I done? I missed a place. You tell me I missed a place. Oh.
Just in time. I cooked some eggs.
I can't open them through the window. And can I eat my breakfast through the window? You know, when I reckon in through the window, be like. I close my window.
What's going on?
What the hell happened to you? Take a look in the mirror.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna escape, aren't you? I have a mirror here. Ooh. I got a cut on my face. I thought he was the one.
It seems like you've been sleepwalking, Mitch. I have no other explanation for that.
That's strange.
Indeed, but there is something more disturbing than that gash. You somehow lost your kidney last night.
What?
Unfortunately, we don't know how that happened. I'm sorry, Mitch.
Isn't the police supposed to figure that out? But I'm gonna be honest, I thought Edwin had something on him, you know? So. How do you go from sleepwalking to like losing your kidney? To have like a scar on your face?
Before you go, could you please sign this paper?
I don't.
Take care, Mitch.
Thank you.
Like I know it's paranormal stuff, but like how do you go from like sleepwalking to like a cut to your face to like losing your kidney? With that, my inflation power sounds not as bad.
How did it go?
He thinks I'm sleepwalking.
That's bullshit. How could this be the case?
I don't know. It's all fucked up.
Anyway, take this key. It belongs to your room.
Sure.
And Mitch, if there's anything bothering you, you can always tell me about it.
I know. Thanks, Edwin.
But on the other hand, like into your kidney, if you're in a debt, I mean, the kidney is worth a lot in the black market, so. Not gonna lie. The window closed. I know like organs are a lot worth on the black market, but. So. I hear some. Oh. Hello. Hello, Jack. I just need to run. You know, you're sleeping in your house with your brother, and you lock up the guy in your room. And there is no window, I know, but like the. Hello. Okay. You know, you lock him up in your room, and then you'd be like, oh.
Good morning, Mitch. I have some good and bad news. The good news is that you only had minor injuries and your parents are going to pick you up. However, the bad news is that your brother, Edwin, was found dead. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
I see. I mean, like if you warned him, call the cops. Just take my camera and head back. Hello. Thing on the floor. Thing? The fuck? Oh, fuck, get out of here. My kidney.
Are you okay, son?
Yeah, I'm okay, Dad.
Looks like a kidney. The creepypasta? Oh. Like. You know, I miss a bit of storytelling. I think, you know, in my opinion, I think you could have done way more in regards of like making the user terrified. It's like that option for like the window that is open, you know. Here, like you make emphasis on it, like do like where you wake up around the night and have like, you know, random tick on the window, or hear someone walking across the house. Oh, Edwin is, you know, not awake. I think storytelling wise and combining it with that makes this game way better in my opinion. But yeah, they're up for me to decide, I guess. With that, I'm gonna say if you wanna play Eyeless, check for yourself. Link is in the description down below, and I'll see you all in the final game of today's episode. Still, yeah. Game has the option for a body cam. Mimic search. Mimic search is basically a game where you're a police officer and try to search the mimic. No, I promise you, it's not the mimic from Fnaf Security Breach. I promise you. Not the mimic from Security Breach 2. But the concept is there is a mimic and we have to find it because we're a police officer. So. Oh, I get to drive! You should never allow me to drive. You should never allow me to drive. Now, VR is going to receive an anonymous call from someone reporting an abandoned car with a lot of blood next to it. Investigating the crime scene after the drive around the area, use your map, talk to people and ask if they've seen anything weird. If you encounter a mimic, neutralize it with your firearm. Don't get cornered, mimics are highly trained predators, good luck. Now I love this like Windows XP look. For clearance, this like says 10 AM here, 10 PM. It's almost 4 PM. Like 15:55 at the moment, so. Hello, Officer Elise at the scene. So what have we got here? An abandoned car, a lake of blood, and no body. And no valuables are missing. Probably a mimic doing its work. Yes, I think that's obvious. The car was smoking when I arrived here. I think the victim was driving up the road and had to stop because the engine had an issue. The victim called roadside assistance, while a mimic was hiding behind a bush. The thing was probably one of the big ones. That's a huge footprint in front of the car. She didn't have a chance. How old is the victim? 37 years old according to her ID. Is the area known for mimic activity? No, not at all, but seems like they're expanding their territory. I bet the fucker is still close, probably somewhere in the woods, digesting her. You're sent to take care of it? Yes, that's why I'm tasked with finding and neutralizing that threat. I'll drive around the area and ask if someone has seen something suspicious. Yep. That's good. If you want, you can take a look at the crime scene yourself, in case I missed anything. Oh, I'm driving a police car too. Oh. The handbag of the victim, nothing was stolen. A lot of blood, but not a single piece of flesh. The victim's car staying inside would be safer. A cigarette is still warm. Looks like it was the victim's last one. It's a huge footprint. Probably belongs to the mimic. Oh, you know, which doesn't make sense. It's like these car tracks. Because according to these car tracks, you know, she would have been driving like from there. Like, it makes more sense if she... Oh, the wheels are standing that way. Like, it made more sense, you know, if she goes like this. But if it comes from this way, then it would be like this. Which means the victim has driven that way there. Why is your car red? I want my car to be red. What happens if I drive to get someone else? I already wanted to be a police officer when I was little. Like when I was little, I have thought a few times to become like a crime scene investigator because I really like CSI and that type of series, you know. So, like playing a game where you be a police officer, like this. It does tinkle a little bit on the brain. If you see anyone who's pretending contact law enforcement immediately. Signs that you're dealing with a mimic. You unnaturally long limbs, funny walk, never blink, sometimes flesh-colored skin. Keep calm, contact the police, gain distance, do not expose meat. What can I do for you, sir? There's a mimic attack just down the road. Ah, that's bad for business. Do you know anything that could help me with the search? I haven't noticed anything weird so far. Everything is just as always. Really? Nothing at all. The only thing I know is that you should be very careful. Nowadays, they're extremely good at pretending to be human. And more dangerous than ever. People say they're evolving and learning from humans. Thanks, but this information is already known to us. Anyway, thanks. Don't you want to buy something or fill up your car, sir? I'm good, thanks. Oh. Good luck with the search, officer. Or should I say, mimic? Huh? Any more questions? Why would a mimic like? Like, why would a mimic reveal itself? Like, we're learning, you know. So we're now at the gas station. Let's go to the motel. I think the motel is a good spot. Start. And I like turn on my like silent as I can. It's like the woods, like searching for us. Can I park in? No, those lessons in GTA really helped for one day. And my phone is ringing. Dick, shut up. Did I park well? Oh. I think you parked pretty well. But another funny story, like I had like in my lesson internship from school, I was like at work, we were doing a daily stand-up, and there was was a moment where we were like watching, and only my work coach saw that, but like a guy came up to the parking pot, and you know drove a little too hard and bonked against like these stones, you know. I don't know what to call it, but I bonked up against these stones, or braked a little too late, you know, and we're just looking like, you know, we're looking afterwards and be like, oh, and the guy just rolls back, you know, first guy steps out, second guy steps out, or the wife steps out. You know, the guy steps out, the wife steps out. They get some tie ropes, measuring stuff, and you know, they get the measuring stuff, and they get like tie ropes, and you're like, oh, that's not good, and they drive away, assuming, you know, like towards the garage, but see like the guy, you see him driving away with like his bumper attached to his car. he drove off his whole front bumper, like, because he hit the rock too hard, the bumper of his car fell off. Oh. Oh. May I help you, sir? I'm here because the mimic was active down the road. Do you have anything that could help me? Mimic, you say? Damn, I just hope I never meet one of those things. I myself haven't noticed anything weird. But there is a farm east from here. Maybe it can help you more than I do. Also follow the road up north. There's an area that's used for camping. So the farm or the camping? You know how lovely it would be, like, to do this and you see the mimic standing there. Let's go to the camping spot. But like, if the mimic is like really good at hiding, how do I ever find clues? Because if nobody knows where the mimic is. Oh, I can turn my flashlight off. Hi. How the heck is this campsite? Is that the campsite? Not the only people camping here, it seems like. Only people camping here. Oh, is someone in there? What do you want? I'm a police officer. I'm here to investigate a mimic-related incident. Can I talk to you for a second? We can talk, but I keep this door closed for my own safety. That's not an issue. So you know anything that could help me out? No, not me, but there's an homeless guy. Last night he came up to my tent, wanted some change. He said some stuff about hearing screams coming from the woods. I thought he was bullshitting me, or that he was something. Anyway, if you want to talk to him, just follow the road eastwards. Stay safe, officer. I will. The road eastwards. That brings me to the camping. Right? The trailer park. I wonder if you have to go to visit every location before you can find out. For your pleasure, I turn on the lights because you can see where you drive, but it's really tough. This is where the cabin is. Is that the homeless guy? Hold any spare change, officer? Sure, I can take this. Thank you so much. I'm here to investigate the mimic report. Do you have anything to help me out? Mimic? Oh, that's bad. Really bad. I hear screams sometimes, at night. Do you see this road going up there? I think there's a house. And screams were coming from that there, I think. You should take a look. Guess I have to. Thanks, and make sure to stay out of trouble. I will, officer. Down that road. This road. And then just leave the town and be like, "Here, screw you with your mimic incident." How funny it will be that the mimic jumps your car. You know, that would make it scary because you know that someone is out there trying to hurt people. You're searching for them. To have them randomly jump your car or watch you from the woods is something really funny. I think. Oh. Someone is screaming. I should investigate. It sounds like a dog more than a person, but... Getting closer. Like all these bushes look like people. How close am I? That's for scream. Not a dog anyway. Or it sounds more like a chicken. Of course, right? Well. Well. But are there multiple endings? Are there multiple endings? Oh. I think this game, you know, I think this game is great, and I highly recommend you play it, but I think it does some, like, if there are multiple endings, I leave it up to you to find out if there's a reason you should play this game. But I think, like, you know, a little bit more mimic encounter, like, show the mimic staring from the woods, you know, and that it runs away. Show the mimic attacking your car, and that it then runs away, you know. A little bit more mimic encounter, build it up. Build up to the pressure, you know. Like, now you're driving around, you're searching for info, all you have is schemes, you know. Like, show it. Like, I know, I get that, like, fear of the unknown makes it fair, but like, I think it felt more fearsome if this beast, you know, it's a beast after all. If this beast showed what it is capable of, and it's like not afraid to attack, because that makes the final encounter more risky, more difficult, and you'd be like, should I take up against the beast? You know what I mean? So like a bit of more mimicky encounter in it, like standing from the woods, as said, attacking your car, and that you scare it off with your gun or something like that, or that it jumps over your car while you're driving, you know? You know, maybe that's in multiple endings, I don't know, that's up to you to find, but I think it's a good game, and I think it can go in that way. With that, I'm gonna say, this is 3 scary games for today. If you like what you saw, any of the games can be found at the top of the video description. If you want to play any of the games, make sure to check that out. I'm Elise, your poly, Vtuber trans girl who can appear pregnant or not, or can look pregnant if you want, and that sort of stuff. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe and the notification bell so I know I'm the correct way. I know I should do more of these types of videos. If you want to see more horror content, because I primarily focus on Project Diva and horror, make sure to check the eye corner in the top right. There will be a few selected horror playlists here from me to you, which I think you will like. If you want to see any previous 3 scary games or any other horror content, make sure to check out the outer playlist on the left. If you want to see any Hatsune Miku content, make sure to check out the Hatsune Miku playlist on my channel, or any Let's Plays, because I also do that a lot. Because I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva, but also do a lot of Let's Plays. So if you're interested, make sure to check those out. Don't forget to join my Discord, it's a public Discord, so if you're interested in better notifications when I go live on Twitch or, you know, upload the video, make sure to check that out. You also get to talk to me, your body girl. You also get to talk, you get to talk to me. We also get leave suggestions, that sorts of stuff. A small growing community in the rise, if you want, and that sort of stuff. Don't be afraid, because if you don't use Discord, that doesn't mean you never know when I go live on Twitch, because I also have other socials where I post it, but the better place is Discord, because it's better up-to-date and I'm the most active. Yeah. For people who want to support me even more, there's a Patreon link down below. You get access to a whole bunch of goodies like shoutouts. For example, Solly, thank you for being a Patreon member and allowing me to do this while earning a few bucks here and there. And with that, I'm going to say, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all in the next 3 scary games. Bye.